Hi everybody, welcome to Back to Health here in beautiful Red Rock Canyon. What a great place to be practicing yoga. I'm so glad that you're here with us today. The Back to Health program is divided into 3 20-minute exercise videos that you can do all together, or if you don't have much time, you can simply choose the one video that's right for you that day. The first video focuses on alleviating tension in your neck and upper back. The second video helps you relieve tension in your low back. And the final video helps you develop more back and core strength so that those muscles can better support your spine. Now this last video is a bit more challenging, so I'd recommend that you try the other 2 videos first. Finally, there's also a brief 5-minute video that will help you improve your posture using our 5 points of posture program. That's a tongue twister. The techniques we show you in our posture program are simple things that you can do anywhere, anytime. But they are things that will help you quickly improve your posture and get the results you want. All the components of the Back to Health program are designed to help your back not only feel great, but also become healthier and stronger. If you feel any discomfort or strain at any time, make sure and back off and take a break. And as with any exercise program, check with your doctor first. Now before we begin, go ahead and get a rolled blanket that we'll be using in the first 2 videos of this program. Then when you're ready, we'll begin. Welcome to Back to Health. We'll begin today in a seated position. You can sit cross-legged or with your feet out in front of you. If you find it uncomfortable sitting on the floor, try sitting on a rolled blanket or bolster instead. This will raise your hips and take the strain out of your low back. So take a minute now to get yourself situated. When you're ready, sitting up tall, reaching up through the top of your head to lengthen your spine, draw your shoulders back and relax them down. Closing your eyes and closing your mouth, begin breathing fully through your nose if you can, noticing your breath as it flows in and out. Relax your belly so as you inhale, you feel your belly rise and ribs expand. Exhaling, allowing everything to release. Focus in on your breath, making it slow and deep, letting go of any other thoughts, bringing your focus completely on the feel of your breath. Notice how your body feels and simply take note where you may feel any tension, such as in your neck or shoulders, breathing into those areas and allowing them to relax. One more full deep breath, completely filling, then emptying your lungs. Open your eyes, sitting up tall. Draw your shoulders back, dropping your chin to your chest, stretching your neck. Breathe here, allowing the muscles in the back of your neck and shoulders to stretch. Raising your head, drop your ear towards your shoulder, breathing into any tension in your neck. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, drop your ear towards the other shoulder, breathing into the stretch. Back to center, then turn your head, looking towards your armpit. Feel that great stretch along the back side of your neck. Inhaling back to center, exhaling looking toward your other armpit. You've got it. Come back to center, and if you're sitting cross-legged, switch the leg in front. Interlacing your fingers, press your palms up overhead. As you exhale, draw your hands behind your head, elbows out. Inhale, drop your hands back, opening through your chest. Exhale, clasping your hands in front of you, dropping your chin. Again, press your palms overhead, exhaling, hands behind your head. Dropping your hands, open through your chest. Exhaling, clasping your hands in front of you. Last time, pressing up through your hands, dropping your hands behind your head, bending elbows out. Looking up, opening through your chest. Exhaling, clasping your hands in front, rounding your back. Terrific! Drop your hands and come on to all fours. Check that your wrists are under your shoulders, knees about hip-width apart. Inhaling, sweep your right hand up. Exhaling, bringing your right arm between your left hand and knee. dropping your shoulder towards the floor. Keep your hips raised high, breathe into the twist in your upper back. Press down with your left hand to go more deeply into this twist. Full breath through your nose. Nice. Come back to all fours, inhaling, sweep your left hand up. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing your left arm through the space between your other arm and knee. Hips raised high, breathing slowly and deeply in this position. Let yourself relax here and enjoy that stretch in your shoulders. Coming back to all fours, sit back on your heels, stretch your arms forward for extended child's pose. Deep breath into your back. If you want to feel more stretch in your upper back and neck, slightly tuck your chin to your chest as you reach your arms forward, stretching through your fingers. Inhaling, feel your upper back stretch. Exhaling, letting it release. Excellent. Raising your hips, walk your hands forward. Keeping your hips raised, drop your chest and forehead towards the floor. This is a wonderful position to open your chest and stretch your shoulders. Okay, so it may look a little funny, but it also feels great. Lifting your head, sit back on your heels, bringing your hands behind you. Inhaling, press up through your chest. Exhaling, dropping your head back if that's comfortable. Shoulder blades squeeze together to open through your chest. Deep breath through your nose, bringing the circulation to your heart and lungs. Fantastic. Coming forward, drop your chest towards your thighs, keeping your head lifted. Turn your hands towards each other. Push yourself forward, keeping your chest as low to the ground as you can, pressing all the way through, then back to child's pose. Keep moving back and forth, keeping your chest low to the ground, then pressing back to child's pose. Okay, this is another strange-looking exercise, but it's a great way to stretch your shoulders and chest and relieve tension there. Back to all fours, spread your fingers wide, curl your toes under, and press your hips up and back, coming into down dog. Your hands are about shoulder width apart and feet about hip width apart. Pump your heels and shake your head from side to side, letting your neck get loose. Move your hips from side to side. Press your chest towards your feet, allowing your chest and shoulders to open. Walking your feet forward, bring your feet parallel and about hip width apart, and fold forward, holding on to opposite elbows or with your hands on the floor. Your knees are bent to take any strain out of your back. Dropping your head, look toward your knees and shake your head from side to side, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Bending your knees more, lift your head and chest, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhaling, bringing your hands to your heart. Bringing your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back, expanding your chest. Lift your hands away from your tailbone as you drop your shoulders away from your ears. Deep breath here. You can stay here squeezing your shoulder blades together, or bend your knees, pressing your tailbone back and folding forward, lifting your hands away from your tailbone. Shake your head, letting your neck relax. When I'm in this position, which strangely enough I quite often am, I like to inhale through my nose, then exhale through my mouth. I find it really helps relieve tension in my neck and shoulders, so give it a try, see how it works for you. Dropping your hands back to your tailbone, bend your knees and use the strength of your legs to come back to standing. Turn to the center, placing your feet a little wider than hip width apart. Holding on to opposite elbows, lift your arms to shoulder height. Pull your elbows to the left, back to center, then to the right. Moving back and forth, standing up tall, allowing your shoulders to stretch. Coming back to center, release your elbows, keeping your arms at shoulder height. Begin twisting your arms from side to side, keeping your lower body steady and facing forward, bringing the twist into your upper back. Terrific! Dropping your arms down at your sides, reach your arms up, then press them back and down, creating circles with your arms. Move with your breath, inhaling as you reach up, exhaling down. This works your shoulder joints and relieves tension from the muscles in your upper back and chest, and it just feels good. Then begin moving your arms in the opposite direction, bringing your hands back and up and pressing them forward and down, moving your arms in a smooth motion, stretching through your shoulders. Hands back to your sides, step your feet out further, bringing your legs into a straddle position. Toes point forward to engage the muscles in the front of your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhaling, expand your chest, raising your hands away from your tailbone. Exhale, pressing your tailbone back and folding forward. Raising your hands away from your tailbone as much as you can, breathing deeply, allowing your neck and shoulders to fully relax. Dropping your hands back to your tailbone, lower your hands to the floor in front of you. Look up to lengthen your spine, pressing back through your tailbone. Place your right hand in the middle. Inhaling, sweep your left hand up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, sweep your right hand up and lower it down. Move back and forth, feeling that great twist waking up your spine, really lengthening through your arms and back. Excellent. Coming back to center, walk your hands toward your foot. Spread your fingers wide and step back, pressing your hips up and back to down dog. Check that your hands are about shoulder width apart and feet about hip width apart. Shake your head to loosen your neck and press your chest towards your feet to open through your shoulders and chest. Breathing into your back, feeling that stretch in your back and getting your energy moving. Dropping your knees to the floor, sit back on your heels. If that's not comfortable, you can sit cross-legged or with your feet out in front of you. With your hands behind you, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shoulders roll back, lifting your hands away from your tailbone. You can stay here, or as you exhale, slowly lower your forehead towards the floor, lifting your hands further away from your tailbone, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe slowly, relaxing the muscles in your face. If you're folded forward, let that pressure on your forehead help you relax. Coming back up, bring your hands behind you with your fingers pointing back or forward, whichever is best for you. Inhaling, lift up through your chest. Exhaling, lift your hips and drop your head back. If it's not comfortable for you to drop your head back, keep looking forward, but keep lifting up through your chest. Deep breath through your nose, completely filling your lungs with air. Opening through your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Lowering your hips back down, roll your shoulders forward, then come all the way onto your belly. Hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers and placing your thumbs on your tailbone. Drop your forehead to the mat. Inhaling, lift your head and chest. Exhaling, pressing your hands towards your feet. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening your chest. Your shoulders press away from your ears to lengthen your neck. Breathe comfortably here, or as comfortably as you can in this position. On your next exhale, slowly come back down. Bring your arms out to your sides with your palms down. Roll onto your right side, keeping your right arm straight out behind you and bringing your left hand near your chest. You can stay here, working into the twist, or bend your left knee, placing your left foot on the floor behind your right knee. This will bring you into the twist more, so be careful. I'll only go into the point that is comfortable for you. Breathe into this twist, letting your shoulders and upper back relax more. Extending your left leg back out, slowly roll back onto your belly. Place both hands out to your sides again with your palms down. This time roll onto your left side, bringing your right hand next to your chest. You can stay here, pressing down with your right hand, or bend your right knee, placing your right foot on the floor behind you. Go slowly, only going to the point where you feel the stretch but no strain. Your breathing remains smooth and deep, breathing through your nose. You've got it. Extending your right leg, slowly roll back onto your belly. Place your hands under your shoulders and press back to child's pose. Tuck your chin slightly towards your chest to stretch your upper back more, breathing into your back, allowing it to stretch and relax. Sitting back up, bring your feet in front of you. Bring your hands behind you with your fingers pointing back or forward. Then pressing up through your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhaling, drop your head back if it's comfortable to do so. Deep breath through your nose, breathing into your chest, increasing the circulation to your heart and lungs as you work the muscles in your upper back. Rolling your shoulders forward, come back to sitting. Bending your knees, slowly roll down onto your back. Keep your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Place your hands next to your head with your palms up. As you exhale, lift your head and neck. Inhaling, lower back down. Continue carefully lifting your head as you exhale and lowering down as you inhale. Check in with your body and back off if you feel any strain in your neck. This is a fantastic way to strengthen the muscles in your neck. Lowering all the way back down, bring your arms to your sides. Turn your head from side to side, stretching your neck. Relax your shoulders and move your head slowly. Then back to center. You can stay where you are, or to gently stretch your chest, take your rolled up blanket and place it just below your shoulder blades as you lie back on it. You can also place a small rolled towel under your neck for extra support. The main thing here is to get comfortable, letting your body relax more with each breath. So do what feels best for you, whether it's placing a blanket under your back or lying flat on the floor. When you're ready, draw your shoulder blades back slightly to open your chest a little more. Deep breath through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth, allowing your body to release any tension. Feel the floor support the weight of your body as your breathing becomes soft and natural. Feel your shoulders relax and your chest open. Feel your belly become soft. With each breath, allow yourself to become more still and calm, going more deeply inside. Find that quiet place within you where you can completely relax. You can stay here as long as you like, whether it's 5, 10, 20 minutes or more, whatever feels right for you, allowing your neck and shoulders to relax more deeply. When you're ready to get up, simply roll onto your side, remove your blanket, and come back to sitting. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Welcome to Back to Health for your low back. We'll start by lying on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, placing your hands at your sides or on your belly, drawing your shoulders back slightly to expand your chest, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. With your mouth closed, begin breathing deeply through your nose, relaxing your belly so that as you breathe in, your belly rises, and as you exhale, your belly relaxes back down. Bring your focus to your breath, making it smooth and even, feeling that wave of air rolling up the front of your body as you inhale, then feeling your body relax as you exhale. Follow the flow of your breath and feel your back and your body relax more deeply with each breath. One more complete breath, inhaling and exhaling, pressing all the air out. Then open your eyes, bringing your knees to your chest. Holding onto your knees, begin rocking from side to side. Notice any areas that feel stiff or tender, carefully rocking onto those spots to help your muscles relax. Whenever my back is tired at the end of the day, this is the first thing I do. Okay, maybe not the first, but it is very important. I found that simply rocking back and forth like this really helps me and my students ease low back tension. So see how it works for you. Coming back to center, place your hands on your knees. Begin making opposing circles with your knees, pulling your knees toward you, apart and away, then back together. This is a great way to loosen your hips and the muscles in your low back. Begin making the circles in the other direction, pressing your knees away, then apart, and bringing them toward you and back together. Notice where you feel any tension and do your best to relax those areas. Bringing your knees back to your chest, drop your hands out to a T position with your palms down. As you exhale, knees drop to the right, inhaling back to center, exhaling to the left. Continue moving your knees back and forth, massaging your sacrum and stretching your spine and low back. Excellent! Bringing both knees back to center, place your feet on the floor a little wider than hip width apart. Your knees drop to the right, back to center, then to the left. Continue moving your knees from side to side. This is a great stretch for your hip flexors and quadriceps in the front of your thigh, as well as for your low back. You've got it. Bringing your knees back to center, hold on to your right knee, extending your left leg out on the floor. Hug your right knee in to stretch your hips, bringing your knee close to your chest. Switch legs, holding on to your left knee and extending your right leg. Hug your left knee in close. Continue switching your legs back and forth, moving with your breath. Your head and neck are relaxed as you pull your knee toward your chest. This is a great way to stretch your hips and low back. Bringing both knees to your chest, place your hands underneath your knees and tuck your chin to your chest. Begin rocking back and forth along your spine, bending your knees as you come forward, straightening them as you go back, only going as far as is comfortable for you, keeping your chin tucked to protect your neck. This exercise provides a nice massage to your spine, and I happen to think it's a lot of fun. After a while, you may find yourself doing this exercise all the time, or maybe that's just me. Coming all the way back up, then onto all fours. With your wrist right under your shoulders, knees about hip width apart, exhaling, round your back, dropping your chin to your chest. Inhaling, look up, drawing your shoulders back. Again, exhale, rounding, lifting your abs in. Inhale, drop your belly, open your chest. Continue moving back and forth, connecting your breath with your movement, making both your breath and movement smooth and fluid. Close your eyes if you like. I find this really helps lessen any distractions and can help you to focus on your breath and connecting it to your movement. Coming back to a neutral position, walking your hands slightly forward, begin making big circles with your hips, bending your arms, then straightening them as you go back. Just imagine you're doing the hula, only you're doing it low to the ground here. Okay, so this may not be an exercise you want to do at your office, but it's a great way to relieve tension in your low back. Then going the other way, really moving your hips around, bringing that stretch into your low back. Excellent. Coming back to center, sit back on your heels, lowering your forehead towards the ground for extended child's pose. Deep breath, breathing through your nose, allowing your back to stretch as you inhale and release as you exhale. Feel your body and your back relax completely here. Coming back to all fours, spread your fingers wide, curl your toes under, pressing your hips up and back for down dog. Pump your heels, stretching the back of your legs. Move your hips from side to side, stretching your back. Shake your head, letting your neck relax. Great. Coming back down to all fours, sit back on your heels, keeping your head lifted. Inhaling, come forward, dropping your hips down. Exhaling, press back to child's pose. Inhaling, come forward, only dropping your hips as far as is comfortable. Exhale, pressing back. Keep moving back and forth, keeping your arms straight if you can. This exercise helps to stretch your shoulders, hips, and low back, releasing tension from your low back. Coming back to all fours, come to a kneeling position. Bring your right foot out to the side with your foot facing forward. Inhale, reaching your arms overhead. Exhale, dropping your right hand down your right leg, reaching your left hand up. Your shoulder draws back, opening your chest, really reaching up with your left hand, bringing that stretch into your side. Excellent. Inhaling, reaching both hands up. Exhaling, hands to your sides, back to kneeling. Bring your left foot out to the side, turning your foot forward. Inhale, reaching your arms overhead. Exhale, dropping your left hand down your left leg, reaching your right hand straight up. Deep breath, breathing through your nose, working yourself into the stretch. Inhaling, reaching both hands up, then dropping them down. Still in a kneeling position, with your knees about hip-width apart, place your hands or fist on your low back. Inhaling, expanding your chest, reaching up. Exhaling, pressing your hips forward, leaning back as far as is comfortable for you. Listen to your body and only go to the point where you feel a stretch, but can still breathe comfortably. Breathe deeply into your chest, reaching up through your heart, feeling your chest expand with each breath in. Rolling your shoulders forward, sit back on your heels, dropping into child's pose. Full breath through your nose, allowing the muscles in your back to release and stretch after being contracted. Come back to kneeling. This time, you can place your hands on your back again, or if it's comfortable, you can bring your hands back to your heels, but only if you can keep your hips pressed forward. Then in either position, reach up through your chest, exhaling, pressing your hips forward and arching back for full camel, Ustrasana, or the modification we just did. Expanding your chest, breathe deeply through your nose, feeling the energy flowing through your heart and lungs. I love the way camel pose opens my chest and quickly relieves back tension. So notice how your back is feeling as you let yourself go more deeply into the stretch. Then roll your shoulders forward, sitting back on your heels and coming into child's pose again. Breathing into your back, allowing your body to relax. Sitting up, bring your feet out in front of you and into a straddle position. Placing your hands behind you, press down to lift your hips, coming onto the top of your sitting bones so you can sit up tall and keep your back flat. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, look up to open through your chest, breathing slowly through your nose. Bringing your head back up, turn to your left, placing your right hand next to the back of your left leg, your left hand out behind you. Begin sliding your hand down the back of your leg as you turn to look behind you. Breathing into the stretch, reaching your head forward as you press a little further into the twist, feeling your back relax and open. Coming back up, turn to your right, placing your left hand to the back of your right leg, with your right hand out behind you. Sliding your hand down the back of your leg toward your foot and turning to look behind you. Breathing deeply through your nose, notice how your back feels as you stretch and relax more deeply. Fantastic! Coming back up, bringing your feet out in front of you, bring the soles of your feet together so your legs make a diamond shape. Hold on to your shins or ankles. Exhaling, fold forward, bringing your head forward and chest toward your feet for cobbler's pose. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. This is a nice stretch for your hips and back and a relaxing pose for your mind and body. Coming back up, bring your hands behind you with your fingers pointing forward or back. Inhaling, press up through your chest. Exhaling, drop your head back. If it's not comfortable to drop your head back, look forward but keep reaching up through your chest. Deep breath, increasing the circulation to your heart and lungs, releasing any tension in your upper back and shoulders. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening through your chest. Coming back up, bring your left foot in and place your right foot just outside your left knee. Press down through your right hip, pressing both of your sitting bones into the floor. You may need to shift back and forth to get your right hip down. From here, wrap your left arm around your right leg, hugging your knee in. Sitting up tall, turn looking over your right shoulder. Start the twist from the base of your spine, working it all the way up through your neck. Release back to center, shaking your legs out. Bring your right foot in toward you and place your left foot just outside your right knee, pressing your left hip down, doing your best to press both your sitting bones down evenly into the floor. You may need to shift around a bit, and just do what you can. Then wrapping your right arm around your left leg, sitting up tall, hugging your knee in toward your chest, turn looking over your shoulder. Feel the twist moving all the way up your entire back. Come back to center and recline down onto your back with your knees bent, feet on the floor. Placing your hands out in T position with your palms down, cross your left leg over your right, dropping your knees to the right while keeping both shoulder blades down on your mat. You may need to scoot a little to keep your shoulder blades down. Let your legs relax and become heavy, allowing them to pull you more deeply into the stretch. Breathe into the open space in the front of your body. This is a wonderful way to stretch your spine and relieve strain in your low back. Bringing your knees back to center, uncross your legs. Then cross your right leg over your left, dropping your knees to the left, keeping both shoulder blades down. Look toward your right hand and let your legs relax and drop more here. Breathe fully through your nose, breathing into that open space in the front of your body. Feel your body completely relax, focusing on your breath and on the stretch of your spine. You've got it. Bringing your knees back to center, bend your knees, bringing them to your chest, rocking from side to side. Raising your feet so the soles of your feet face the ceiling or sky if you're outside. Hold on to your shins or the soles of your feet and gently pull your knees toward your armpits. Do your best to keep your shins in a vertical position. Relax here. This is called dead bug or happy baby. Don't you love those names? And it looks ridiculous, but it's great for opening your hips and relieving tension in your low back. Release your feet, bringing your knees to your chest. Then roll onto your side, come back up to sitting. Get your rolled blanket and come back to your mat. If you didn't get a blanket out before the video started, pause the video now and get one. Placing the blanket long ways down the middle of your mat, sit on the floor with your right hip close to the end of your blanket. Bend your knees, sliding your feet to the left. Turning to the right, placing your hands on either side of the rolled blanket. Lower your chest to the blanket, placing your arms on the floor and your left cheek on the blanket, looking toward your right hand. Breathe slowly into your back, using each exhalation to release more into the twist. Shoulders relaxed. You can press down with your right hand to go further into the twist, but be careful doing that, only going as far as feels comfortable. Placing your hands under your shoulders, press down with your hands to slowly sit up. Turning to the other side, bring your left hip close to the end of your blanket. Bend your knees, moving your feet to the right. Turning to the left, place your hands on either side of the rolled blanket. Lower your chest to the blanket, placing your arms on the floor and your right cheek on the blanket. Breathe deeply into your back, breathing into the twist. This position is a great way to relieve tension in the muscles in your back and sides of your body. Placing your hands under your shoulders, press down with your hands, coming back to sitting. Sitting at the end of the blanket, bring your tailbone next to the blanket, using your hands to lie down on the rolled blanket so it lines up with your spine and is long enough to support your head. Bring your arms to the sides with your palms up. Keeping your palms up will help open your chest as your shoulders draw back slightly. The blanket provides that gentle pressure along your spine, helping relieve tension there. Breathing slowly and deeply, allow your shoulders, head, and neck to relax. Feel your hips and the muscles in your back go loose. Feel the muscles in your legs release as your feet flop out to the sides. Feel the muscles in your face become soft. Deep breath in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, allowing your body to sink deeper into the floor. Then feel your breathing becoming more natural again. With each breath, releasing any lingering tension and becoming more still, more at peace. You can stay here relaxing in this position as long as you like. Whenever you're done relaxing, simply roll onto your side, then come back to sitting. Thank you for joining me today, and may your back always feel strong and healthy. Namaste. Welcome to our program for back strength and flexibility. We'll start by lying on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. In this video, we'll be doing exercises that develop more back and core strength, allowing your muscles to better support your spine. This video is a bit more challenging, so make sure to listen to your body and back off if you need to. Placing your hands on your belly or at your sides, begin breathing slowly and deeply through your nose if you can. Bringing your awareness to your breath, let go of any other thoughts and simply focus on your breath and on this moment. You may be thinking about something that happened the other day or about things that you need to do after this practice, but for now, simply notice those thoughts, then bring your focus back to your breath. Give yourself this little bit of time to be fully present and relaxed. Begin breathing more deeply through your nose, so as you inhale, you feel your belly rise, rib cage expand. Exhaling, allowing everything to release. Allow your body to stretch from the inside as you completely fill your lungs with air with each breath in. Tune into the sensations in your body as you breathe. Taking one more full breath in, exhaling completely, squeezing your belly to press the air out. Then open your eyes, placing your hands at your sides with your palms down. Inhaling, raise your hips off the floor. Exhale, slowly roll your hips back down. Again, inhaling, lift your hips up. Exhaling, lower back down. Continue moving with your breath, raising and lowering your hips. On your next inhale, reach your arms overhead as you lift up. Exhale, bringing your hands to your sides, lowering down. Focus on connecting your breath with your movement. This exercise provides a wonderful massage to your spine. Excellent! Hug your knees into your chest, bringing your hands out to T position with your palms down. Exhaling, drop your knees to the right. Inhaling to center. Exhaling, dropping to the left. Keep moving your knees from side to side. This exercise stretches your back, warming up the muscles there. Bringing your knees back to center with your arms still out in T position, raise your feet up to the height of your knees and press your knees away from your chest so your legs make a right angle. Squeeze your abdominal muscles to stabilize your core. Exhaling, drop your knees to the right. Inhaling, back to center. Exhaling to the left. Keeping your feet lifted allows you to strengthen your core muscles as you stretch your back. If you find this to be too difficult, just drop your feet a bit. Bringing your knees back to your chest, lift your head and chest as you hug your right knee in and extend your left leg, keeping your foot a few inches off the floor. Exhaling, switch legs, hugging your left knee in. Continue moving back and forth, moving with your breath, keeping your head and chest lifted to engage your core muscles. This is a great exercise to stretch your hips as you strengthen your abdominal muscles. Bringing both knees back to your chest, come up onto all fours. With your wrists right under your shoulders, knees about hip width apart. As you inhale, extend your right arm and left leg. Exhaling, back to all fours. Inhaling, extend your left arm and right leg. Exhaling, back to all fours. Continue moving back and forth, extending your opposite arm and leg, then coming back to all fours. Really stretching long through each extension, doing your best to create that length through your back, looking at the floor to keep your neck long and relaxed. Terrific! Coming back to all fours, check that your hands are about shoulder width apart, with your fingers spread wide. Curling your toes under, press your hips up and back, coming into down dog. Pump your heels to stretch your legs. Shake your head to loosen your neck and shoulders. Press your chest back toward your feet to stretch your back and open your chest. Come back down to all fours, sitting back on your heels, dropping your chest and forehead for extended child's pose. Breathing into your back, stretching your fingers out as far as you can, so as you inhale, you feel that stretch across your back. Exhaling, feeling your back relax. With your arms stretched forward, raise your head looking up. As you inhale, come forward, dropping your hips down. Exhale, pressing back to child's pose. Inhaling, come forward, only dropping your hips as far as is comfortable. Exhale, pressing back. Keep moving back and forth, keeping your arms straight if you can, feeling your abs stretch as you come forward, then work to pull you back. Doing these hip hinges helps to stretch your shoulders, hips, and low back, and gently strengthens your core muscles. Great! Come back to all fours. You can continue doing hip hinges as we were, or if you want to work your core muscles more fully, curl your toes under, pressing up to down dog. As you inhale, come forward, dropping your belly, lifting your chest to up dog. Exhale, pressing back to down dog. Continue moving back and forth, using the strength of your muscles in your back and belly to pull you forward and back. This is a great way to not only strengthen your core, but also improve the flexibility of the muscles in your back and abs. Coming all the way back to down dog, stretch up through your hips, press down through your heels, getting long, breathing into your back. Walk your hands and feet together, bringing your feet parallel and a few inches apart and folding forward. Knees bent a little if you need to take any strain out of your back. Dropping your head all the way down, looking back toward your knees and shaking your head, relaxing your neck. Bending your knees a lot, sweep your arms all the way up, reaching up. Exhaling, bringing your hands to your heart. Dropping your hands down, check your posture, checking that your feet are parallel and not turned out. Reaching up through the top of your head to lengthen your spine. Drawing your shoulders back to open your chest and raising your chin, bringing it parallel to the floor. On your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead, interlacing your fingers. Reaching up, then leaning to the left, drawing your shoulder back and opening through your chest. Stretching up and out, getting long, breathing deeply into the stretch. Coming back to center, exhaling, stretching to the right. Feel that length in your side of your body. This is a good way to stretch the muscles in the side of your body while also developing more core strength. Come back to center with your arms next to your ears. Reaching up through your chest, exhaling, press your hips forward as you lean back. Keep your arms next to your ears as best you can. This will help your neck from becoming overly strained, and keeping your knees straight will help keep your core muscles engaged, relieving any strain in your low back. Coming back up, exhaling, fold forward, relaxing here. One of the great things about yoga is you always get to rest after doing something more strenuous. I found that taking small breaks can really help your body and your mind work more efficiently. So try taking small breaks in your daily life and see what difference it makes. Bending your knees, raise your head and chest, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhaling, lowering your arms down. Bringing your arms up to shoulder height, bring your left foot back, keeping your weight on your right foot. As you exhale, reach forward as you kick your left foot back, coming towards the T position. Only go so far as you can maintain your balance and feel your muscles working but not strained. Stretch through your arms as you reach back through your leg, getting long, lengthening through your back. Excellent. Then bend your back knee, bringing your knee towards your chest as you come back to standing. Hug your knee in close as you stand up tall, reaching up through the top of your head, lengthening your spine. Dropping your knee down, come back to standing. Bring your right foot back, raising your arms to shoulder height. Exhaling, reaching forward as you lift your foot. Keep looking forward or towards the floor to keep your neck long, stretching long in two opposite directions, but only going to your edge. This is a wonderful way to strengthen your back as you develop your balance. As you come back to standing, bend your back knee, bringing your knee toward your chest, standing up tall and hugging your knee in as close as you can to stretch your hips. Dropping your knee down, come back to standing. Inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhaling, fold forward, leading with your heart. Hold on to your opposite elbows or place your hands on the floor, shaking your head, letting your neck relax. Terrific! Placing your hands in front of your feet, spread your fingers wide and step back to down dog. Breathing deeply into your back, allowing it to stretch and expand. Lifting your right foot, bring your right knee towards your chest as you drop your hips, coming towards plank position. Do your best to keep your right foot and knee lifted off the floor and next to your chest. Breathing soft and fluid, backing off if you notice your breath becoming choppy. This is a great way to strengthen your core muscles, especially your abs. On your next inhale, kick your right foot back and up, coming into down dog with your leg lifted. Stretch out from your hands to your extended leg, getting long, breathing deeply through your nose, pressing down through your left heel. You can stay here, or on your next exhale, bend your right knee, bringing your right heel toward your bottom and opening your chest to the side. Really open the front of your body, breathing into that space. Turn back to center, stretching your leg up. Exhaling, lowering it back down. Fantastic! On your next exhale, bring your left knee towards your chest, dropping your hips, coming towards a push-up position, keeping your left leg off the floor if you can, feeling your muscles working. Notice your breathing, smooth and even. On your next inhale, kick your left foot back and up, coming to down dog with your leg lifted. Stretch through your left leg, stretching through your whole body. Dropping your head, pressing down through your hands as you press down through your right heel. You can stay here or bend your left knee, bringing your heel toward your bottom and opening your chest to the side. Breathing deeply through your nose, feeling your body expand and stretch. Turn back to center, stretching your leg up, exhaling, lowering it back down. You did it! Coming back down to all fours, press back to child's pose. Bringing your arms to your sides, move your wrists around, allowing them to stretch and relax. Then back up to all fours. Check that your wrists are under your shoulders, knees about hip width apart. Extending your right arm and left leg, stay here, breathing comfortably, stretching as far as you can in two opposite directions. You can stay like this, or bringing your right hand back, bend your left knee, holding onto your ankle with your hand. Begin kicking your foot up and back, bringing that arch into your back, but only going to the point where your breath remains smooth and steady. This exercise helps build strength and flexibility in your back and spine, while also helps your balance. Then come back to all fours. We did one side, now let's try the other side. Extending your left arm and right leg, you can stay here working on lengthening your spine, or bringing your left hand back, bend your right knee, holding on to your right ankle. Begin kicking your foot up and back, stretching and opening through your chest. Notice your breath, doing your best to keep it even. Excellent! Releasing your foot, sit back on your heels, lowering down, stretching your arms out for extended child's pose. Breathing into your back, feeling it stretch as you inhale, and relax as you exhale. Coming back up, lie down on your belly. Bringing your hands to your sides, palms next to your thighs, drop your forehead down. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhaling, lift your arms and legs. Drawing your shoulders away from your ears, lengthening through your neck. Bringing your hands towards each other, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Legs stay straight as you continue lifting them away from the floor, breathing smooth and steady in this locust position. This exercise is a simple way to quickly strengthen your back. On your next exhale, slowly come back down. You did it. Stretch your arms out in front of you, tucking your tailbone to lengthen your back, breathing into your back, allowing it to relax. Keeping your arms out in front of you, inhaling, lift your head and chest. Exhaling, raise your arms and legs, just like Superman. Keep looking down towards the floor to keep your neck long and relaxed. Breathing comfortably here, or as comfortably as you can in this position. Then lift a little higher, and exhaling, coming back down. Tuck your tailbone, stretching through your arms and legs, allowing your back to release. Bringing your hands to your sides, you can do locust again, just like we did it with your legs straight, or prepare for Dhanurasana, bow pose, by bending your knees and holding onto your ankles or the tops of your feet with your hands. If you find this difficult, do locust again, or try holding just one ankle with one hand. Do whatever feels right for you. Anyway, it's not like I can see you. Well, who knows, maybe I can, so give it your best effort. Then when you're ready, inhale, lifting your head and chest. Exhaling, lifting your arms and legs. If you're in bow pose, work towards bringing your knees and shoulders in equal distance from the floor so they're parallel. But more important, only go so far so your breath remains steady. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, becoming more still. Wonderful. Exhaling, slowly lower down, releasing your feet. Placing your hands under your shoulders, press back into child's pose. Deep breath here, allowing your back to release and stretch. Whenever you do back bends, spend some time after doing a forward bend, like child's pose, to allow the muscles in your back to release after being contracted. Coming back up, bring your feet in front of you. Then recline down onto your back. Bending your knees, place your feet on the floor, about hip-width apart, and placing your hands at your sides with your palms down. Inhaling, raise your hips up away from the floor. Exhaling, begin rolling your shoulders under, opening your chest for bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Knees close, feet parallel and not turned out will help stabilize your pelvis in this position and will help you build more core strength. Continue pressing up, breathing fully through your nose. Let your chin fall away from your chest, allowing your throat to open to keep your breathing smooth. On your next exhalation, unroll your shoulders, slowly roll down, bringing your knees to your chest. Slowly rock from side to side, relaxing your back. Good. Keeping your right knee in, place your left foot on the floor with your knee bent. Hold on under your right thigh, calf, or foot. Extend your right leg and gently pull your leg toward your head as you lift your head and chest. The main word here is gently, only stretching as far as is comfortable for you. Don't go hurting yourself. Breathe comfortably, allowing your shoulders to relax. This is a good way to stretch your hamstrings as you work your core muscles. Bending your knees, bring both knees back to your chest. Hug your left knee into your chest as you place your right foot on the floor with your knee bent. Bring your hands under your thigh, calf, or around the foot of your left leg. As you exhale, draw your left leg toward your head, lifting your head and chest. Relax through your shoulders, keeping them away from your ears. Notice your breathing, keeping it smooth and even. Terrific! Bend your knees, bringing both knees back to your chest. Extend your right leg, keeping your left knee in. Placing your left hand out in T position, holding onto your knee with your right hand, begin pulling your knee towards the right. Do your best to keep your shoulder blades down. You may need to scoot a little to the side to keep them down. You can keep your left knee bent or extend your leg to go more deeply into the twist, breathing into the open space in your side. Coming back to center, bring your knees to your chest. Extend your left leg, keeping your right leg in. Placing your right hand out with your palm down, hold on to your knee with your left hand, pulling your knee toward the left. Both shoulder blades stay down, shifting if you need to. You can keep your right knee bent or extending your leg to go more deeply into the stretch. Breathing fully, allowing your upper body to relax. Coming back to center, drop your feet onto the floor and extend your legs all the way out on the floor. Let your feet flop out to the sides, feeling your legs relax. Bring your hands to your sides, palms up, allowing your fingers to curl. Turn your head from side to side, loosening your neck. Drawing your shoulders back slightly, opening through your chest. Deep breath in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, feeling yourself relax more deeply. Then allow your breathing to become natural again, and with each breath, allow yourself to feel more peaceful, more calm. With each breath, going more deeply inside to that quiet place within you, and letting yourself completely rest. You can stay here as long as you like. Then, when you're ready to get on with your day, simply stretch long to wake up your body, roll onto your side, and come back up to sitting. Thank you for joining me today. May you feel your very best every day. Namaste. Welcome to our 5 Points of Posture program. In this video, you'll learn a few simple techniques to quickly improve your posture. Good posture is important for helping your body do things with more energy and less stress and fatigue. Without good posture, it's difficult to really feel physically fit. Through our 5 Points of Posture program, you can quickly practice good posture wherever you are. And yes, I do mean anywhere. To start, bring your feet parallel, not turned out, and about hip width apart. This is point 1. Bringing your feet parallel engages the muscles in the front of your thighs and keeps your hips, knees, and ankles in proper alignment. Point 2. Reach up through the top of your head, feeling your spine lengthen, getting tall. Step 3 is to bring your pelvis to a neutral position. To find this neutral position, place your hands around your hips, then tuck your tailbone slightly until your pelvis is directly over your thighs, so there's no bend in your hip joints and there's less sway in your low back. As you tuck your tailbone, you should feel your abdominal muscles engage a bit. Good. Step 4, draw your shoulders back, then relax them down, bringing your hands in line with the seam of your pants. And point 5, level your chin, keeping your head directly over the spot between your shoulders, not forward or back. And that's it. I know, too simple to be true. Now we'll show you the steps again on screen. The 5 points of posture are: 1. Bring your feet parallel, about hip width apart. 2. Lift through the top of your head, lengthening your spine. 3. Slightly tuck your tailbone, bringing your pelvis to a neutral position. 4. Draw your shoulders back and relax them down. 5. Bring your chin parallel to the floor. So here are some easy ways to check your posture at home. Stand facing a full-length mirror and check the following. 1. Your shoulders are level. 2. Your head is straight, not tilted to the side. 3. The spaces between your arms and your sides are equal on both sides. 4. Your hips are level, not sloped to one side. And 5. Your ankles are straight, not turned in or out. You can also have someone look at you from the side and check the following. 1. Your head is stacked over your body, not jutting forward or pulled back. 2. Your chin is parallel to the floor, not tilting up or down. 3. Your shoulders are in line with your ears, not drooping forward or pulled back too far. 4. Your hands are in line with your hips, not forward or back. 5. Your knees are straight, not bent or hyperextended. 6. Your low back is slightly curved forward, not too flat or curved too much, creating a sway back. So do your best to practice these points of posture every day, and before you know it, your posture will be fantastic. Namaste.